Good morning, party people. Depends what time of day you're watching this, actually, doesn't it? Might be afternoon. There we go. Might be evening. So, it's very chilly this morning. What we are going to do today is a nice little workout. This is one from the vault, as they say, a .com workout. And what it is 75 handstand push-ups 4 times. Okay. There is a slight catch to it, and that is that we're going to do 30 double unders at the top of every minute. Okay. So we start with double unders, and then in the remaining time of that minute, we'll crank out as many handstand push-ups as we can. And basically, we'll do that until we've done 75 handstand push-ups. So it could be an interesting one for me today. The scaling options for it are relatively simple. The handstand push-ups can be scaled to regular push-ups. Okay, we might need to adjust the number of regular push-ups we do. It might need to be 100. Or it might even need to be about 120. Now, the reason why we might increase the number is if, for example, we've got a few handstand push-ups, but we know that 75 is going to be way too many, then obviously we probably just want to do regular push-ups for this, so we can keep that intensity going and get the workout done. Okay, we'll have a 15-minute time cap on this, so regardless as to what happens, it won't take longer than 15 minutes. Okay. I think that basically means you've got to do at least 5 handstand push-ups a minute. Okay. So that's kind of your goal. So if you don't even get 5 out each minute, then probably do push-ups, and then it just depends how well they've been going over the last few weeks. You should have a rough idea of what sort of volume you can do on those. Double unders. Obviously, we could lose a lot of time because we've got to start with 30. If we keep tripping up, then obviously going through this workout, we're not going to have that much time for push-ups or handstand push-ups. So what we need to do one of 2 things. We either need to have a time cap on our double unders. It needs to be 20 or 25 seconds. We've got at least 30 seconds to do the handstand push-ups or the push-ups. Okay, so we need to stop at 20 or 25 seconds on the double unders. Okay, if we're doing those, if we're having a bad round and struggling with it. If we know that every round is just going to be a massive struggle, okay, then single unders. If you're doing singles, 45. Okay, 45 single unders, and then once you've completed those, go into those push-ups and handstand push-ups. Okay, so that's fairly simple. Okay, Coach wants cuddles. That's what Coach thinks. So yeah, that's the workout. The only other thing, really good to think about is managing to count our reps. So I think I'll probably count mine in blocks of 10. I'll have 7 chips. I know that when I've moved 7 chips over, that's 70 done. We've just got 5 at the end. It's tempting. I've done this one a couple of times, and it is tempting to try and crank out a big set on the first go. But the experience has told me that's not necessarily the way to go. Anything from I think that's meant to be burpees, not burgers. Yeah, if you're not doing double unders, then I want you to just eat as many burgers. No, it's too late now, Tim. You've got to eat probably sliders at best. So a lot smaller, aren't they? Just literally take those back. If you're not doing double unders, then ab mat sit-ups is going to be the way to go, or just sit-ups, and about 12 of those at the top of every minute should get you through this. Okay. Cool. Okay, Meg's just saying she's like, big set for me.
No, maybe
Burn out super fast. Probably going to take for about 11 or 12 minutes. I'm probably going to try and hold. I haven't done. I'll probably do 10 on my first one. That'll be my big set.
Yeah.
And then after that, probably just 7.
I was going to say I'll probably do 6 or 7.
If I can get 2 lots of 10 out, and then 7s, then it's not going to take too long, is it? It's going to be on. That's going to be a fairly good time for this, because you've got to be able to do it under pressure. But I've got a feeling that when I've done this in the past, even I think I was doing about 5 at a time, and I was pretty good at handstand push-ups then. And I've done them for ages. They always hurt me in my neck, and but fortunately I'm going to see my chiropractor. So, right. It's general warm-up time. So what we're going to do some handstand push-ups. We're going to make sure we warm this section up quite nicely. So just going to start looking from side to side. Look over to your left to start with. Look to the right. Switch sides. And over again. Obviously, with this workout, you can still scale those push-ups accordingly. Over to the other side. So if you do need to use a chair, sofa, bench, like that, then feel free. Okay, swing the shoulder around a little bit. Just going to take our left ear over to the left shoulder and bring that chin down to the front, and then over to the other side, and just roll that head side to side. Shake it out. Going over again to that side, and then go now backwards. Okay. Bring the shoulders forwards. Nice big shrug at the top and big depression at the bottom. Pull them all the way back as you go round. So you're trying to do bigger circles as you can with those shoulders. Okay, and back the other way. Okay, now let's try one forwards and one backwards.
What's that?
Okay, back the other way.
Pay attention to me.
Okay, just bring these arms around, big circles. And back the way. One forwards, one backwards. And back the way. Okay, now to the chest. So. Okay, what we're going to do this time is similar. Okay, we're going to reach out to the side now. So try and keep those hips facing forwards. Okay, so still squeeze those glutes as we go round. And what we're going to do is I'm going to reach out to the side. And this will just help get a little bit more rotation through the lumbar spine. Just have some really clicks then as well. Okay, nice. Okay, hands on the hips. Do some big hip circles. Okay, back the way. Sweet, sweet. Okay, let's engage through 10 leg swings. Good times. Right, now what we're going to do is grab our skipping ropes and just make sure that we've actually brought 30 double unders along with us today. That's me trying to do single unders first thing in the morning. I'll do a single unders today.
It's very early.
You must have somebody closing or something. Probably lack of coffee. Yeah, it's just too much weight. swing this around a little bit more.
That's pretty actual.
Yeah. In mine, in that gap between the bike and the row. And nice neutral out of the way. Okay, right. Oh, where's everyone gone? What we'll do now is we'll just go through a few push-ups first before we start the actual workout. So I'm just going to do 4 sets of 5 push-ups. Okay. I'm not going to go super hard through these. I'm literally just going to use it to warm up my shoulders. So I'm going to do 5. I'm just going to have a little rest. 5 more. What I don't want to do is tire myself out before I start the actual handstand push-ups. Just realize to keep walking forwards and backwards. I'm just going to keep doing that now as I talk. So it's going to really mess everyone up. So yeah, we're going to just go through 4 sets of 5 push-ups. Okay, nothing too strenuous, just warming up those shoulders as we do it. Okay. Okay, that's my first 5 come. Have a sip of coffee. Okay, what we'll do after this next set. So now I'm going to do 5 more. Let's move into child's pose. Okay. 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 Hey, Ronnie. Okay. Hey. Hey, Ronnie. Okay. Right, 5 more push-ups. Okay, last 5.
Very nice, yeah.
Okay, so we just need to make sure we're getting a nice smooth transition from our double unders, single unders, or sit-ups, depending on what you're doing. And then it's just about managing our reps. Remember, if you're doing handstand push-ups, doing a 15-minute time cap, so that means we need to be getting 5 every minute. Okay, now we might also, just one more thing, is if you do slip off that pace, we want to try and avoid bouncing between skipping sit-ups and just doing one double under, one handstand push-up, or attempting one. So if you do slip off pace, you sit down to like 3 handstand push-ups a minute, probably going to be all right. Probably still going to be getting a good workout. But I would say if you slip down below 3 handstand push-ups a minute, then I'll just switch over and just do regular push-ups. Okay? And then it's just about, at that point, just doing what you can in shoulders. If you started with handstand push-ups, probably quite tired, so anything around 6 a minute at that point would be pretty good. Right, I reckon we should probably get into this, unless anyone's got any questions. We'll start in a couple of minutes. Just get our stuff sorted. Remember, we're starting with double unders. Good. Cool, right, so before we start, what do we know? What do we know? Euro Millions is at 144 million today.
Nice.
And I know that the statistical probability of winning is very, very small. But if you don't buy a ticket, the statistical probability of winning is 0. So,
Right.
yeah, treat yourself.
You never know. You never know.
I'd say someone's got to win, but the reason why it gets so big is because no one wins, because there's such a small probability of winning.
Yeah.
And remember, when you go to put your numbers on, if you went numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is it just 5 in the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bonus balls 6 and 7, just for argument's sake. There's just as much probability of that coming up as any other option, which is bonkers. But you don't play that, because if that did come up, there's a group of people who always play those numbers just to make a point.
Oh.
Yeah, so you probably end up splitting it between like 10 people. Right. Should we do that, or should we make it simple and just do a 1 minute intervals? Okay, you're starting 10 seconds.
5, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go 10 seconds. 5,
1, go. 10 seconds. Woo. Woo. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Well, guys, you're still going. Want to finish up strong? 10 seconds. 2, 1, go! Last couple of minutes. Woo! 10 seems like so long. Right.
10 seconds.
5, 3, go! Bye-bye, last minute. Thirty seconds. Nearly there, guys. Last 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Time. Well done. Oh boy. Wowzers. That's fun. So, for those who have done the workout, good work. For those who might just be watching this video through and then planning to do the workout later, then I will give you my closing thoughts on the workout, like I do each time. So, it was just as bad as I remember. If you're counting in blocks of 10, remember you're doing 75 reps, not 70, because I stopped at 70 and then realised I had 5 more to do. So, which is a little bit frustrating because I think when I've done this in the past, I did it in about 11 minutes and that was 11 minutes and something. Ha! Lawrence is off to get his lottery ticket. Lawrence, you don't need to go anywhere, you can do it online. It's like, it's amazing. Yeah, just do it on your phone. It's done. I'm going to go and get one or anything. So it was just bad. Remember how many reps you're actually doing. It comes down to counting and thinking clearly under pressure, to which obviously I did not execute well this morning. Other than that, how did my rep breakdowns go? I think I did 12 in the first 2 rounds. I got to 10. I was looking at the clock. I can see it when I'm upside down while I was doing handstand push-up. And with the amount of time I had left, I thought I could get the extra few reps in. So did a couple of sets of 12, and then it was either 7, 6, or 5, pretty much, depending on where I was at. So I was trying to get to like round numbers to leave me something nice. So I did the 2 12s, which is 24, and then I did a 6, which just took me to 30. And I think after that, I then did 2 7s. So that went to like 34. And then I did 6 to take me to 40. And then after that, I basically used a similar sort of method to go through it. So if I had a couple of harder rounds, I'd have like an easier one. And if I took a couple of easies, I'll then do a bigger one, just to try and level those numbers out. I was trying to make, Funny enough, I was trying to do that to make my counting as easy as possible, which I did. I knew where I was. I just forgot the end goal. So that was all right, really. And that's it. It's just basically hanging on and just doing, I think, doing what your shoulders can do on that, because they get pretty tight with the double unders as well. And not trying to be an absolute superhero at the beginning. And it was like doing the Chief on Wednesday. So like the workout doesn't start till the third round, and with this, the workout doesn't really start till sort of minute 5. So yeah, go smart. I'll have a quick look now for the video. I want to say it was definitely Dan Bailey did this, and I want to say he did it with Rich Froden. I can't be 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure maybe it's just Dan on his own. But I'll see if I can find the video, because it's pretty good one to watch. So I'll include that in the email if I find it. Quite a long 15 minutes. Yes, Tim, absolutely agree. And that's another reason why we just had that as the workout today. It's quite funny, because when we finished, we're watching the minutes go down. I said to Meg, I was like, a minute is a really long time, like when you're sitting down. When you're doing the workout, that minute goes so quick. By the time you finish those double unders and your heart rate's up, and you're going into those handstand push-ups, it's a real test. Cool. And just remember, guys, if you want to work out to do at home, and you are working on those double unders, this is something you can do with any other movement. Okay, it doesn't have to be handstand push-ups. It doesn't have to be push-ups. It could be squats. It could be dumbbell snatches. It could be burpees. It could be pull-ups. Toes to bar. It could literally be anything, and you can work on stringing those double unders together. It might just be that you're doing 10 at the top of each minute, and then X amount of movements. You could make it an AMRAP. You could do that movement. You could do 10 double unders, then as many toes to bar as you can in the remaining time, and just do that for 10 minutes and see how many reps you can get. There's so many ways to adapt this one, and such a good one to get those double unders in and then work on something which might be classed as another weakness or something. Probably not going to make you feel good doing that, but it will make you better. Okay. Tim, it's a good job that autocorrect didn't catch you out again, or maybe it did. But have a good weekend, mate, and I will see you on Wednesday, because obviously, hopefully, I can start seeing some of you next week. Get booked in. Can I get booked in today for the classes? I think today's the first day you can start booking those classes. So get them loaded up. Email me any questions. Have a great day, guys, and we will see you all soon.